Well, I'm here at the Stanley Subaru stage here at the Grand, and we don't have the red carpet behind me, but I'm joined by Robert Jones here. And now, what's behind us?
Well, what's behind us right now is a giant wooden rabbit silhouette. It's going to be painted and filled in a little bit later, but it's the very latest in modern warfare technology that the stalwart knights of the Round Table used to defeat their French taunters.
And that can only mean one thing, that live theater is returning to the Grand.
That's right. The public demanded it, that we bring back live theater to the Grand, and we've responded with what many are calling one of the most irreverent pieces of musical theater ever put on the Broadway stage, the Tony Award-winning Monty Python Spamalot.
All right, and that starts this Friday. There are going to be 3 weekends of performances, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And tell us a little bit about Spamalot, if anyone doesn't know.
Well, if you've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, you've only seen pretty much Act 1 of Monty Python's Spamalot, plus or minus a few songs written for the production. What's really interesting is in Act 2, they do a more pointed take on spoofing musical theater in general, Broadway musical theater in general, and then they hang it all together on the story of Arthur and his knight's quest for the Holy Grail, all the different challenges they have to meet in order to find it, and how eventually they do find it will be very surprising for certain audience members.
No. How many people are involved in this production?
Wow, that's a good question. I would be surprised if it weren't at least 30. We have a cast made up of local actors and actresses from the community, from the area, as well as a great pit band comprised of jazz musicians, actually, like Scott Cleveland and Phil Kell, a lot of local musicians that people in the area will recognize. And then designed by Ken Stack, who's been a theater name in Bangor and Ellsworth, Mount Desert Island, and directed by Mike Weinstein, who's one of the great lights of this area's theater community.
Now, tickets are only $20, so you can't beat that price for live theater.
No, and for professional quality live theater. This is something that we're not just local community theater actors.
We're also stock.
No, not at all. This is not when people think of community theater musicals, that's not this. We are pulling out all the stops to make this the most professional production you've seen in the Grand in quite some time.
Well, you've got, the construction around here is going on.
Yes, that's true.
The props are everywhere. This is really quite the extravaganza, to say the least.
Yes, and we here at the Grand, all of us are chipping in to make sure that this is the best possible show. Our box office and administrative assistant is also the stage manager. Our technical director at the theater is also the technical director and set construction person. I program films here at the theater, but I'm also playing Sir Robin in the production itself. And so it's up to the audience.
So what are you waiting for exactly?
Exactly. With great power of asking for live theater at the Grand comes the great responsibility of showing up when we actually put it on. So.
All right. So you've got 9 performances. They start this
Friday, October 17th.
Correct.
And it runs for 3 weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturdays at 7:30, and Sunday matinees at 2 p.m. And I expect to see every single person that's looking at me right now at this show. That's where we're setting the bar.
Wow. There's pressure in watching this YouTube video.
Yes. We see hundreds and thousands of hits on these things, and that's what we expect to see in our audiences every night of production.
It would be great to have 9 sold-out shows.
Oh, that would be the best. Would be the best.
And the neat thing about that is that if that's the case, then it validates the demand for live theater, and the possibility of having it return more frequently.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We cannot justify doing more live theater if this, our big dice roll, doesn't pay off in a big way. And that means not just people in seats, but people coming out and really actively supporting live theater at the Grand.
All right, so that's this week at the Grand. It's all about Spamalot. Spamalot starts this Friday night and will run October 17th.
Yes.
And will run for 3 weeks, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's your chance to come down and really be an active participant in live theater here at the Grand. And tickets, $20 for adults, and for seniors, $18 for Grand members. And we hope that you'll come by. Anything else to add?
Come by and be prepared for a great show, because we've been working hard to make it the best that it's ever been here.
All right, that's This Week at the Grand on WDEA YouTube channel. Thanks.